Anything could happen. That is the download that I got this morning. And you know what? With this magical time of year that we're in, with Lionsgate Portal officially opening yesterday, they're right. Anything could happen. Think positively. Think positivity. This is the time of year where you don't want to be listening to sad songs. You don't want to be focusing on painful heartbreaks like this, because with the Lionsgate Portal that we've got now, this is like the most important time of year to be manifesting, asking the universe what we really, really want. So yeah, turn on that positive music, get cranking in the morning, start really dreaming about what you want. What do you want your life to look like? Like if it was limitless, if you had endless amounts of money, if you could do anything that you wanted to do, start envisioning that. Anything could happen. All right, so let's dive in and find out what's currently going on. What's going on with you guys? Anything could happen. I feel like you know this too. Yeah, can you see how elated I am right now? There's just so much magic in the air. 1, 2, 3 as I said that. You're probably like, if you go back to the readings that I was doing this time last year, you can see the energy, very, very exciting time. We're coming into union season as well. I know that I've had a lot of downloads about divine counterparts coming into union. So super, super exciting time. But anyway, let's dive in and find out what's going on with you. All right. So what's currently surrounding you right now? What are you going through? You could be feeling a little triggered. Maybe this message has come to you at the right time. We've also got Mercury in retrograde. So what that is doing as well, we've got like 5 planets in retrograde at the moment. But with Mercury being in retrograde, that is bringing up things for review, okay? So if you are at the moment noticing that things are bothering you, deal with them quickly is what they're saying here, or deal with them when they come up. I know a lot of the time I say, if you don't have the capacity to be able to feel what you're feeling right then, to be able to just pop it aside and then deal with it later when you can. But they're saying with this time of year, especially with all the positive manifesting, you don't want to manifest the wrong thing. So if you are feeling triggered, down in the dumps, focusing on negative things from your past, they're saying feel it and then move on as quickly as you can. You can deal with it at a later date as well. Let's deal with that after the portal. So after, I'm pretty sure that the Lionsgate portal finishes around the 15th. Okay. So, but deal with what you can. Think positively and then move forward, okay? What else are you guys going through right now? Distance, okay, yeah, so you could be at an emotional or physical distance from someone that you're caring about. This could be triggering you as well. I have done a lot of readings lately where, everyone's in separation, wondering, what their person is up to. There could be someone else. This could be third-party interference here. This is what you could be thinking. So third-party interference, friends, lovers, family, work. So it doesn't just have to be a relationship here. They could be dealing with a karmic catalyst. But this is what you're thinking. You are being triggered right now because you're at a distance with your person due to a third-party interference here. What else are you going through? Don't make it fear. If this isn't for you, that's fine. Family. You could be really focusing on your family right now. So the house, the car, the kids, the home, really wanting to turn your life into something that you've always dreamed of. I absolutely love this card because I know it's old school, but I handpicked every single one of these cards because they resonated with me somehow, and for me, it's pretty stereotypical, but it just looks like a beautiful family there, and I feel like that's what you guys could be going through right now, really trying to build that beautiful, loving home that you have, okay? Or this could be a huge focus for you if you don't have children of your own, really wanting to have kids. You could, you know, and then missing you. This person that you're feeling emotionally distant with, maybe there was talk of you guys having a family, you know? What else are you guys going through? And Karmic Catalyst came out. Hang on, guys. Yeah, okay. Karmic Catalyst. You've had enough. You're wanting more. You're not turning back now when it comes to, I think there's huge focus because they keep showing me the family card here. So there is a huge focus here on, I just keep on hearing the words wanting to do better. So I feel like that you're going through a huge growth period. And it explains it with all the planets and stuff that we've got going on, you know. Saturn's been in retrograde for a little while now, and that's all, you know, closing out those karmic contracts. Confirmation, you know, planetary alignments. What else are you guys going through right now? Growth. Absolutely exactly what I just said. What you guys, I don't think are understanding right now is that even though you're currently not with your person, there is a huge amount of growth that you are going through right now. And that's why these things happen. That's why you guys go into separation. That's why the distance is needed, because it triggers you into wanting more. Depending on how many cycles you've had with your person here, have a look back from this time last year and see how much you have grown. See how you handle things differently now. And it has been because every time that person has come in and then left your life again, there's been a huge improvement. And if there hasn't been, then you're not on the twin flame divine counterpart journey, and that is fine. That is fine. Okay, this job is very hard. The journey is a hard journey, okay? But if you aren't going through this, just remember, if you've noticed that you have grown over this past year, I love to just go in a year or 2 years, you know, with the karmic cycles. Just know that, like, take solace in the fact that the reason why you guys aren't together right now is because you're growing, you're changing here, and this is what's needed. And if there is, in fact, someone else interfering, you don't want to be involved in that anyway, okay, guys? All right, well, that's currently what's going on with you. I want to find out what happened in your past in order to be able to tie you to this reading, and then we'll get stuck into your person. Yeah, because anything could happen. I'm very excited to hear, you know. All right, what happened with you two in the past? Okay, so I've got expecting and finances here. You guys could have spoken about, like I said, having a family. You could have already children with this person here. And then I heard the words come at a loss. Something here to do with finances. For this particular collective, I'm hearing that you guys are struggling financially. Maybe that was one of the reasons why it wasn't working for you guys at the time. There was just too many struggles in general. What else do you guys go through? Undecided, and you weren't sure which way to go. I'm also hearing as well, so when it comes to your person, finances was extremely important. I think as well that there was a lot of self-critical nature too when it came to, I think both of you were very self-critical of yourselves. I don't think either of you were where you wanted to be in life, and you were always at a crossroad. There is a huge reason why I went into speaking about growth, and I feel like that's very prevalent for this particular collective here. There could have been talks of children, but I'm thinking it's more of the self-critical nature here that we've got, and the fact that you guys weren't where you wanted to be because you knew that you had, I'm hearing like bigger fish to fry, you know. There was You guys hadn't found your destiny yet. You hadn't found your path. You hadn't found what you were meant to be doing in life. What else happened in the past for you two? Ending, yeah, and I'm hearing it was over before it even began. What else do you guys go through? Slow down. I'm hearing it was that kind of 0 to 100 romance here. I think you guys wanted to take your time, but something happened and it just all kind of rushed over, and then I think divine intervention kicked in and it stopped you two. That's why, because I'm picking up with this ending here. This was a devastating ending. I mean, all endings are devastating, of course, but there's something specific about this particular collective here. We'll confirm that. What else did you guys go through in the past? The runner. Yeah. And then the Casanova. So what I'm hearing as well is that there's something here about the way that you two... I'm seeing fireworks, okay? So something to do with when you two came together, there was almost like a bit of an explosion. There's a reason why I said you guys went from 0 to 100. It was too intense. You may have thought that this person was just a sweet talker as well, you know, charming, a bit of a false identity here. But it triggered them. It triggered them into running. I think unconsciously, your person didn't know that they wanted more out of life at that point. Maybe they were just, you know, wanting to have light, breezy, you know, casual type of relationships here. But there's something here about the explosion of you two. When you two came together, it triggered them into running. Okay, I think the passion was too intense. Is what I'm hearing. Hang on. And then games, and then inner union here. I feel like you thought that this person was also playing games with you, especially if you did think that they were a bit of a Casanova, you know, bit of a player, so to speak. I don't think that your person was... I don't think they were very self-aware. That's why I'm saying there was a lot of growth that needed to happen. I don't think that they were very self-aware at this point in their life here. That's why they were so undecided about where to go. I feel like it felt like they were playing games, but ultimately they were just running from themselves. And then I'm hearing divine intervention again here. Divine intervention. Both of you had to heal out that inner wounded masculine and inner wounded feminine in order to be able to come into inner union here. And that's why I'm saying it was very hard. Like, it wasn't you, it was the universe smashing this. It had to stop. It had to stop. That's what they're saying here. And I know that it was due to, you know, the explosion, but that's what happens when you're on the journey here. The passion can be very, very intense, which triggers the runner. It's designed this way to be able to get you guys to start your growth, to start making the changes, to start your healing journey. Anything else about the way that you two had in the past? Red flags. I don't think you guys saw the red flags here. There were lots of red flags, especially both of you, like I was saying, like there was this self-unawareness. Both of you didn't even know where you wanted to be in life. You didn't have any clarity. And then the secret agent, I feel like you guys, you know, investigating, spying, gathering more info. There's something here to do with trust as well. I don't think you guys really solely trusted each other, especially if you were feeling like that this person was also, you know, a bit of a player. I think both of you kept tabs on each other more than what either of you knew, okay? And that's a red flag too, okay? Like, you guys need to have trust. You need to have trust in a relationship here. And you know what they say, you know, if you're looking in places that you shouldn't be looking into, you could find something that you are not ready to know yet. You know, the universe will always let things unfold and show you what you need to know when you need to know it, okay? But if you go searching and you're not ready for it, there could be something really, really damaging there that you're not ready to deal with yet. Or, because it's all down to perception as well, you may find something and completely perceive it the wrong way. That happens so often as well, because we don't have the full story here. You're just going off of what you see, what you find. There's a reason why I'm saying this, okay? And you might find something and then completely make up a whole different story in your head. Whereas you haven't spoken to this person, you don't actually have any answers, okay? So there's a huge reason, you know, stay away from stalking. All right, guys? Your spirit team will show you what you need to know when you need to know it. Ask as well. If you want to know something, go, please show me. I would like to know. I would like to know. And then they'll show you when the time is right. Okay, but don't go searching. All right, it's the last thing you want to do. I'm also, okay. The reason why I went into that, I think that's what happened. I think you guys actually did go searching and you found something. You found something that you probably weren't meant to, and got it wrong. That's what I'm hearing. You actually got it completely wrong. So whatever you thought that this thing was, see, and there's a reason why I was talking about, you thought this person was playing games. You thought that this person was a Casanova. You know, this is all to do with your perception. And that just stems from your limiting beliefs, your childhood trauma, you know, thinking that you're not good enough. You know, you thinking that there was also someone else. That's right. It comes back to that overthinking, not having the answers, and that's due to, you know, not trusting in the universe that, you know, they're going to have your back and they're going to give you what you need, but also the childhood trauma here, not being good enough. Yeah, like anything could happen. That's the download for this reading this morning. Anything could happen. I think that you've had this person pegged for such a long time as the player, someone who likes to play games, all that sort of stuff. But it wasn't that. You guys had to separate to grow. Growth, spiritual growth. All right, well, I know that sounded a bit harsh. I don't mean to. You guys, you know that I love you all so much, and I'm just passionate, all right? When it comes to perception, that's also a really big lesson for a lot of us to learn, you know? Like, I've had to go through that myself as well, guys, you know? When it comes to, like, overthinking and all that sort of stuff, because you're not given any answers. You see what you see, and then that's your perception of whatever happened, and then you're only filtering out for that. But the truth of the matter is, you got to take it at face value, guys. Like, if you don't have any answers, that is it. It should be out of your mind. Because if you start thinking, you start believing, and like I said, wasn't even the case for this particular collective, okay? But we'll dive in and we'll find out what's going on with them and how they're feeling, and then what's coming up in the future. All right. What's currently going on with your person? What's their energy? Okay, so they could be repeating the same cycles right now. They're not learning the repeated lesson. I feel like they're... keep going. You know, what's currently going on in the energy of your person? They could be expecting, they could have someone who's pregnant with a karmic here. I'll keep going first. Emotional armor. Mirroring. Both of you, I'm seeing there's something here that you guys aren't learning. Okay, but we'll dive into it a little bit more. One more, please, for what your person is currently going through. And then spiritual slumber. Okay, so this person has not woken up yet to the connection. Okay, so what's currently going on with this particular person? They are repeating the same cycles. They're not learning the lesson yet. And it's because, guys, that they haven't woken up. Okay, they haven't woken up. They haven't been activated. They're not aware of the 5D connection yet. Be another reason why they're running. They don't know why they're running. They think it's just a passion. They don't understand that it's actually the universe putting you guys into separation here in order for growth, in order to make the changes, make the positive changes that you guys need. You guys are mirroring each other at the moment, especially when it comes to not repeating the lesson. So what lesson are you not learning? Especially, you know, because I spoke about cycles coming in again and again and again. What are you not learning? It could be that perception thing. Hang on. I'm also hearing as well that there's a reason why I went into that self-critical nature as well. I think your person at the moment, they do have a lot of emotional armor. They still are going through their shadow phase as well. So they're showing me the layers starting to come off, but until they peel enough layers off and that veil comes off and you have finished learning your repeated lessons here, they're not going to wake up. But what else is your person going through right now? Red flags. Okay, yeah, it's very interesting because I actually put it actually goes with the repeated lesson here. They're not seeing the red flags with a particular area in their life. I think your person's quite hard on themselves is what I'm hearing as well, definitely with the self-critical nature. But Mercury retrograde, they could be experiencing communication issues, car issues, but they're in this review period. What are they currently going through? Your person is in this review period. The universe is trying to show them what their lessons are. I don't know if they're getting it or not, though. Let's just keep diving in, okay? Intuition. They're not going with their intuition right now. They're really trying to bury it down, cover it up with their emotional armor. I just heard they know. Like, they know that they should be trusting their intuition more, going with their gut feeling. They just keep showing me this person is asleep. What else? What else is your person going through? Union and mirroring. I want another one for union. Fear of growth. Yeah. The fog. Fear of growth. I think they're fearing. The fear of change. The fear of what's coming next. What are you afraid of? What's coming next? I think your person is fearing union. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's not the nicest thing, but anything could happen. So this is their current energy, okay? This is their current energy. I think they're fearing union, but if you have a look at everything, guys, they're not seeing their own red flags yet. Mercury retrograde is really trying to show them what repeated lessons they're going through here. But at the moment, they're not trusting their intuition. They're scared about what's coming forward. And it's because they haven't woken up. Spiritual slumber. puzzle pieces, the puzzle pieces haven't connected yet for them. Okay? All right, I'm going to leave it at that there, but I want to go into, so that's currently what's going on in their energy. I want to actually get how they feel about you, and then we'll go into what's coming up in the future. All right, how do they actually feel about this beautiful collective? How do they actually feel about this collective? Wow, okay, Ace of Pentacles. They feel like you're... Okay, so I just heard it's like they know that they have to do the right thing here, whatever that means, but they see you as someone who is very nurturing, very stable. Like, you have your stuff together, guys. How else do they feel about you? Yeah, wow. King of Pentacles and King of Wands here. They know you've got your stuff together. They know that you're a very tenacious person. You're an action taker. You're a go-getter. Someone who's very stable. Someone who knows where they're going in life. How do they feel about you? I just heard that they feel like you're the whole package. And I think that terrifies them a little bit. I think they feel like you're very intelligent. How do they feel towards this collective, though? Feelings. I'm hearing that there are some little secrets in the background here with this particular collective, okay? There's stuff that they're hiding. What are they hiding? That's very interesting because they're hiding something something to do with an ending here. What are they hiding? Ace of Cups and the Magician. Something's going on. All right, something's going on with the planets right now. This is good, okay? There's something, I don't even want to tell you guys, honestly, because you know what? Like, some things need to be kept secret. Like I said, we've got a lot of people coming into union soon. Something has ended in their lives for them, okay, guys? I'll give you everything you need. The universe is working their magic right now. Something in their life has ended, okay? So if they were with a third party, or if there has been third party interferences, that's gone. All right, guys, that's all I'm going to say for that. You're like, Trudy, you need to tell me. But you know what? Some things need to be left up for surprise. Focus on you, okay? Focus on you. There's still an element of healing that needs to come, I think. And they're also saying just rest up. Rest up, because I feel like you are going to be very, very busy soon. We'll dive into the future. All right, but that's how... I want to get one more card about how this person feels about you. Their feelings. I heard too hot to handle. I don't know whether they watch the show. I feel like you're too hot to handle right now. Maybe you are really... Especially because of how they see you. They see you as the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. They know that you are really killing it at life at the moment. And I feel like they don't want to interrupt that. But there's something here to do with divine timing. But yeah, I just heard you feel like you're too hot to handle. But you know what? It's killing them too right now. It's very interesting because they're not awake to the connection. But there's something in the background here. I feel like that spiritual slumber's going to come off soon, guys. It's only a matter of time. All right. What is coming up in the future for you two? had 3 weeks. Okay, so what's coming up in the future for you two in the next 3 weeks? The red thread, forever connected to one another. I feel like the universe is slowly pulling you guys back in, you know? Anything could happen. Yeah. Okay, so ascension. New gifts are coming in, all right? You'll notice if you are going through some ascension symptoms that if you do start to feel a little bit ill, if you're ascending and getting in new gifts and stuff like that, you don't stay sick for very long, okay? So please, I'm not a doctor, go and see a healthcare provider, professional, whatever you need to do. But I feel like your person is about to go through a huge ascension. Something to do with that ending, okay? Whatever that was, it's bringing in new cycles. But the person still has to be able to see what that repeated lesson is, okay, guys? Go with the flow. What else is coming up for you guys in the next 3 weeks? Yeah. The veil. Their cloaks. I feel like they're coming off. I've got the veil and ascension. Spiritual connection required to lift the veil. They go through an ascension, guys. It's coming off. All right, what else? What else have you guys got coming up in the next 3 weeks? Trauma bond. Ending. Beautiful. Okay, so there is some stuff ending. Like I said, huge lessons coming through. There was a reason why I said, what lessons are you still repeating? There's something here to do with a trauma bond, something that you and your person, because you guys are mirroring, you're still trauma bonded at this point in time. But don't need to stress. It's all going to come out in the wash is what I'm hearing. What else are you guys going through? Anything else? What else is coming up? Sorry. Clarity. Anything can happen, okay? There's a lot of stuff going on right now with both of you. Continue growing, continue on your path here. Look at yourself, look at the lessons. What have you been repeating? Something to do with perception here as well, so look into that. Both of you, remember, whatever problems you're going through, your person is also going through the same in their own way, okay? So if you've been having problems with perception and overthinking, if you've been repeating the same cycles here, if you've had a trauma bond that you thought that you had cleared out, but if you keep repeating something, could be here. But I'm saying this is all going to be ending soon within the next 3 weeks, and there's clarity coming, things becoming clear. Removing the rose-colored glasses here. I want to get two more, please. Close off this reading next 3 weeks. Destiny. I feel like your person's actually going to find out what they have been put on this earth for, okay? That is so cool. Written in the stars. Trauma bond to someone else. It's gone. This third-party interference is going to be gone within the next 3 weeks, guys, for this particular collective. Just surrender, ride the wave, and keep doing you. All right, guys. Well, much love. And if you'd like to book a personalized reading and find out what's going on in your life, awesome coaching, awesome therapy, you can click the link in my bio.